everyone, welcome back to my channel, y'all's channel, Truth Seeking with Veronica. A grand hope to you all. Listen, I'm not going to be on here very long, okay? I hope everyone enjoyed their Sabbath on yesterday. I know I did. It was very relaxing. I had a lot of questions for the Most High, and I was anticipating those questions being answered, and they were. And what I want to do is share the answered questions to you, okay? Now, I'm not going to tell you the questions that I asked, okay? Because I want you to ask the Ruach HaKodesh to teach you, to give you the understanding to what I am about to read to you, okay? There is a lot of confusion going on right now. There are many people who are actually fleeing Babylon, and when they should be fleeing Babylon spiritually. They should be getting their heart posture right. They should be removing all the hatred and evil that they have towards their brothers and sisters. They should be forgiving all who has trespassed against them, and to release them to the Most High Yah. Okay? Because we should be having our mind and our heart posture on loving truth and peace, okay? Because the Most High is going to show up and do what the Most High said He is going to do, okay? All of this other stuff with people are coming up with a lot of things now, as far as Yahushua's name, as far as who the Ruach is, as far as if we should be doing the Mosaic law, if we are under the new covenant, you know, the renewed through Yahushua for as an atonement for us. There are so many questions being asked. And actually, I believe in my Ruach that many are not asking the Most High to guide and lead them. They are actually just listening to all these different people and adopting it, okay? And I just press you to start asking the Most High, okay? Because He will give you answers. And as far as many saying that we're going to get on boats and ships and, you know, and things like that, you know, the Most High separated Isreal within 4 parts of the earth, and He said He did it in a whirlwind, okay? So we have to get out of our carnal minds on how the Most High is going to gather us, okay? We are going to be surprised and shocked. But I'm going to read, I'm coming out of the King James Version, okay? I didn't know I was going to share this today, but I'm sitting here and the Most High says, you know, I don't give you revelation for yourself, okay? This is for me to share what I receive, and then you pray and ask for knowledge, wisdom, over and understanding, okay? Because we all have our own personal relationship with the Most High, and we have our own callings also, okay? And many are called by Hashatan. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, many are called by Hashatan, and they're on their job. They're weaving confusion, okay? And you need to stay strong. You need to stay grounded in that word of the Most High Yah, and you need to seek these things out. Is what you need to do, okay? You can't just go flowing with every wind of doctrine. You just can't do it. You can't. I mean, some people feel that they are so holy, and until they don't realize that their heart is deceiving them. You know, our heart is the most deceitful thing, okay? And it's connected to our mind and our thoughts, okay? And I remember, I am going to give you a question that I did ask the Most High several months ago. And I asked the Most High, I said, Father, why, you know, sometimes negative thoughts come into my mind, and I have to bind them, rebuke them, repent of them, bind them up with the power of the Ruach HaKodesh, and cast them right back to the pits of hell, the abyss, and then ask the Most High to capture my thoughts, okay? Because I want to commune with the Father at all times, you know, even when your mind is going idle, okay, and you feel and hear yourself focusing on things that are not of that's not eternal, okay? You want to ask the Most High to capture those thoughts. And the Most High gave me this answer. He said, because your heart, a person's heart is wicked. My heart is wicked, and we have to pray to ask the Most High to purify our hearts, to ask the Ruach HaKodesh to search our heart, to search and to bring to our remembrance things that we need to repent of, things that we may need to fast, because some things you can't get rid of without fasting and praying, and you know they took that out, okay? Fasting is very powerful. And going back to a question I asked the Most High, I believe it was last year, about fasting, because I was having a difficult time at one time. I believe the temperature was very hot. I was dehydrating, and I had to break that fast to drink, because I was doing an actual dry fast. I could not function. I could not drive. And I repented and asked the Father, why did I fall weak like that? And the Most High sent me directly right then to the word that asked me, okay, it was in Zechariah, asked me, am I fasting for myself, paraphrasing, you know, or am I fasting for him? You know, and so I had to answer that question and realize that we are fasting for the betterment of ourselves, of our soul, of our being, to connect to the Father, to hear clearer from the Ruach, to hear clearer from wisdom, to hear clearer from the messengers that the Most High sends, and also to sharpen our discernment, okay? Because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of trickery going on out here. There's a lot of self-righteous people out here, and you don't want to second guess yourself and start doubting, okay? Because you cannot please the Most High without faith. So you need to just be 10 toes down on what you believe, and the Most High will correct you through his Ruach HaKodesh. That is what I've always learned and believe. I believe that, okay? So I'm not going to be long. I'm going to read this without my glasses. I'm going to read this really quick, okay? So this is from Zechariah. I was given Zechariah chapter 8, okay? And these are I was given chapter 7, okay? I was given chapter 7, and the Most High answered many questions within chapter 7. And then he sent me to chapter 8. So you go ahead and read chapter 8 also. Okay, so Zechariah chapter 7, reading from the King James Version. And it came to pass in the 4th year of King Darius that the word of the Most High Yah came unto Zechariah in the 4th day of the 9th month, even in Chislu, when they had sent into the house of God Sherezer and Regem Melech and their men to pray before the Most High. and to speak unto the priests which were in the house of the Most High Yah, and to the prophets, saying, should I weep in the 5th month, separating myself, as I have done these so many years? Okay, so these are some questions, okay, that we have to ask, because even when I was reminded by the Ruach as far as the post for the Passover, the New Year, etc., which our New Year is the 1st of April. I am very excited. I was prompted as far as my fasting. Okay, so I'm still seeking the Most High in that. So you do the same, okay? And let the Ruach HaKodesh lead you. Okay, and then came, verse 4, then came the word of the Most High Yah unto me, saying, speak unto all the people of the land, and to the priests, saying, when ye fasted and mourned in the 5th and 7th month, even those 70 years, did ye at all fast unto me, even to me? And when ye did eat, and when ye did drink, did not ye eat for yourselves, and drink for yourselves? Should ye not hear the words which the Most High had cried by the former prophets, when Jerusalem was inhabited and in prosperity, and the cities thereof round about her, when men inhabited the south and the plain? And the word of the Most High came to Zechariah, saying, thus speaketh the Most High Yah, saying, execute true judgment, and show mercy and compassion every man to his brother. So listen here, it doesn't matter what feast days you keep, what you do, as far as keeping those 10 commandments, and feel that you are have put yourself back into legalism. Let me tell you something. You can still be in error by not, excuse me, I'm working at the same time, by not being kind and loving to those who are oppressed, okay? For not having mercy and not having compassion, every man to his brother and every woman to her sister, okay? And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless. See, this is the same. The stranger, nor the poor. And let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart, or your sister in your heart. But they refused to hearken, and pulled away the shoulder, and stopped their ears, that they should not hear. See, this is the Most High speaking right here. This is the Most High, and is answering many questions. Okay? Verse 12, ye, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law, and the words which the Most High of the hosts have sent in his Ruach by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Most High Yah. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear. Who saith the Most High? But I scattered them with a whirlwind among all the nations, whom they knew not. Thus the land was desolate after them, that no man passed through, nor returned, for they laid the pleasant land desolate. Okay? Now, if you go ahead and read chapter 8, okay, I want you to read it because I was told to read it. I just don't want this video to be too long, and I was just told to read chapter 7, okay? Now, you go ahead and marinate on that, okay? Think about what the Most High is saying, okay? Many are doing all these other things when the Most High wants us to get this hate and anger and gotta be right out of our hearts. Okay, that is pure stubbornness, which is pure wickedness, which is pure witchcraft. That is what that is. When you rebel against the Most High Yah, you are committing adultery. There are many different types of adultery, and the Most High is jealous, okay? And we don't want to anger him. We don't want to have the garments on of the heathens, okay? And if the Most High does not quicken the time, Glory. I mean, it's many of us that would perish, okay? Because we keep trying to get it right every day. And just think, if you don't get that day to wake up to get it right. So what I'm saying is, start repenting, start reflecting, taking a look at yourself on how you feel about your brother and your sister in this walk, okay? All the hatred and the anger and the gotta be right, or oh, they talking crazy, or oh, she talking crazy. And when they're telling you, okay, because they have to pay for this, they have to hold account for this if they lie on the Most High Yah, or even blaspheme against the Ruach HaKodesh. Okay? If they're telling you this is from the Most High, let me tell you something. You need to go ahead and pray and fast if you need to, if you have a hard time hearing truth. For some reason, people are having a hard time hearing truth, but that is spoken in the Word. Prophecy is just unraveling, okay? And all I'm hearing, okay, is like the kites and the crows and things like that. And then I look online the other day, I'm like, okay, there's crows in Israel, okay? And I'm like, okay, y'all don't understand. Many of us don't understand people of Yah and those grafted in. You need to start bearing fruit, the real fruit, okay? We need to seek out how Yahushua walked. Okay, and how Yahushua want us to be. Okay, we need to humble ourselves. Okay, because you can fast for 30 days and 40 days. Okay, and if you have no love towards your brother and sister or the strangers in this walk, at which we have no right to say who the Most High considers a stranger and who he allowed to cleave. They ain't got nothing to do with us. That's not our business. We have no right, okay? We have no right to hold hatred within our hearts. Do you know that that's stopping your blessings? That's stopping what the Most High and how he wants to move on your behalf, because there are spirits, okay? There are demonic entities that got doorways to you because you won't release and let go of stuff. Okay? You won't love your brother and your sister in this walk. Wow. It's amazing. It's amazing how shut up within ourselves many of us are. We think we're in some type of competition with each other. I'm in no competition with no one but that person in that mirror. And that's to get it right with the Most High, my Abba Yah, to be pleased with me, okay? I'm in no competition with no one out there. Praise the Most High, Yah, okay? So I just had to come on and do that because the Most High told me to do that. He did. He said, go ahead. I did not give that for yourself. Okay? So start bearing good fruit, okay? The angels are taking note. Okay, so until next time, I love you much. Be Baruch, Barani.